All right, sit down for a minute, because I'm about to tell you something that's gonna make you mad.
What?
And you should be mad. Being poor is expensive as hell. I'm not talking about your $6 latte addiction or avocado toast. Save that nonsense for the think pieces. I'm talking about the actual mathematical nightmare of not having money. The system charges you a premium just for being broke, and nobody wants to admit it. There's this thing called the Sam Vimes boost theory from some fantasy book, but it's more real than anything your financial advisor ever told you. Here's how it works. A rich guy walks into a store and drops $50 on a pair of quality leather boots. Those boots last him 10 years. Done deal. Meanwhile, a poor guy, he's got $10 to his name. So he buys the cheap boots, the ones held together with hope and cardboard. They fall apart in a year. So next year, he buys another $10 pair. And the year after that. And the year after that. Over 10 years, that poor guy spent $100 on boots. Double what the rich guy spent. And his feet are still soaking wet. That's you. You're the guy with the wet feet. And you don't even realize it. You're buying the 4-pack of toilet paper at the gas station for $1.50 per roll because you don't have the $30 to hit up Costco and get it for 50 cents a roll. You are literally flushing your future down the toilet because you don't have capital up front. And the banks? Oh man, don't even get me started on the banks. This is where I completely lose it. All right, look at this. If you got $10,000 sitting in your account, the bank treats you like you're Jeff Bezos. Free checking, no fees. They'll probably offer you a mint and a foot massage. But let's say you're struggling. You've got $20 in there. Netflix auto drafts for $25. You go negative by $5. Does the bank say, hey, we got you? No. They slap you with a $35 overdraft fee. Come on, do the math with me, people. You just borrowed $5 for 1 day, and it costs you $35. That's an annualized interest rate of 700%. If some guy named Vinny pulled that on the street corner, we throw him in prison. When Chase does it, oh, that's just policy. Listen to me. You're not crazy. The system is rigged. It's rigged to keep you trapped in this cycle, bleeding out money you don't even have. But here's the part that's gonna sting a little. Complaining about it won't fix a damn thing. You can sit there all day whining that banks are evil. And yeah, they are. Or you can actually do something about it. You need a buffer. And I don't mean some cute little $1,000 emergency fund. That's adorable. That's a participation trophy. I'm talking about the number that actually rewires your brain and stops the bleeding. $10,000. Why 10 grand? Let me break it down for you. When you've got $0, every single thing that goes wrong is a crisis. Car breaks down, crisis. Lose a shift at work, crisis. Your kid needs new shoes, crisis. Your brain goes into full panic mode, what scientists call scarcity mode. Studies have shown that when you're legitimately stressed about money, your functional IQ drops by 13 points. Y'all hear that? 13 points. You're literally making dumber decisions because you're broke. You're taking out payday loans at 400% interest. You're buying lottery tickets. You're ordering a $16 burrito on DoorDash at midnight because you're depressed and you deserve it, right? Wrong. But when you hit that $10,000 mark in a boring, high-yield savings account that you don't touch, the noise stops. Your cortisol levels drop. Your brain calms the hell down. When your transmission explodes, it's not a crisis anymore. It's an inconvenience. You write the check, you fix the car, you move on with your life. You stop paying late fees. You stop paying overdraft fees. You can finally afford to buy the good boots. So how do you get there? Because right now, you're sitting there thinking, Jack, I can barely save $100, let alone 10,000. Here's the secret. You gotta get mad. I mean scorched earth, no prisoners, I'm done being broke mad. You driving around in a $700 a month car payment, trying to look rich while you're drowning in debt. Sell the damn car, buy a $3,000 beater. But Jack, I need a safe car. A 2012 Honda Civic is safe. You know what's not safe? Being broke at 50 because you wanted heated seats at 25. Stop eating out. Stop buying drinks. If you're sitting in a restaurant with credit card debt, you're not treating yourself. You're eating your future. Rice and beans, beans and rice. Get real comfortable with being uncomfortable. You need to act like hitting this $10,000 is life or death, because functionally, it is. Look, I get it. It's hard. The wind is in your face. The whole system profits off you staying in debt. That's the business model. But the second you hit that 10 grand safety net, you flip the script. You stop playing their game and start playing yours. You buy your freedom $1 at a time. So stop being a victim. Stop being normal. Normal is broke, stressed out, and one flat tire away from a meltdown. Be weird. I'm talking real weird. Be the weirdo friend with actual money in the bank. Now get out there and build your shield. The system's not gonna change, but you can, my friend. Subscribe if this made you mad, but in a good way.